One Piece episode 1072 anime. We're definitely going to witness something we've never seen before in anime history, the wildest and craziest fight in anime history. Let's make our predictions for this legendary episode. So loading. Hey there, folks. Welcome Manga Information channel. Today, we're diving into our predictions for episode 1072. But before we begin, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. This way, you won't miss any of our new videos. Now, let's jump right into it. Episode 1071 sparked a mix of opinions. Some loved it, while others weren't as thrilled. In my analysis, I mentioned that the episode was good, but not quite epic. It didn't quite reach its goal of being the best One Piece episode ever, nor the best of this arc. However, it was still really solid, especially with Luffy's Gear 5 entrance. Although, there were some pacing hiccups, like the Hyori part. But episode 1072 tells a different story. With the dream team of animation and a full-on brawl, this episode is here to rule Onigashima. That's at least the hype surrounding it. Various sources have been buzzing about how episode 1071 would be epic because of Luffy's Gear 5, but the real banger would be 1072. And we've finally arrived. Episode 1072 is a safe bet for anyone who loved Gear 5, they're going to absolutely adore this episode. On the other hand, if you weren't into that new cartoony style, you might not be a fan of this episode, because it's going to be 100% pure animatoon, as I like to call it. The ending of episode 1071 was just a tiny preview of what's coming next. I foresee loads of laughter and even more. It's also a safe bet to say that a fight like this has never been seen in anime history. One Piece 1072 is here to make history. With the title, The Ridiculous Power, Gear 5 in Action, we've got some big names here. Writers, Tasuku Shiromaya, Megumi Ishitani, Bahi JD, Tuyonsi, and Takeshi Minami. Episode Director, Tasuku Shiromaya. I have to admit, if the main director were Megumi Ishitani, my hype would be through the roof. I really wanted to see what kind of brilliance the amazing Ishitani would bring to this Luffy fight style. But at least, she's writing the script, so maybe she'll shine equally there. What to expect from this epic episode? Loads of toon-style combat, like Luffy turning into a balloon inside Kaido, who swallowed him. Giant Luffy. Luffy jump roping with Kaido. Luffy taking a burrow breath from Kaido and getting toasted, then zooming back to Onigashima through the air. Luffy's face on Onigashima's ceiling, everyone's eyes popping out. Luffy getting squished and turning old. Luffy comically taking a rubber-clad blow to the face. Luffy punching until he buries Kaido's face. Despite all of this, a few things might spoil the episode, things that I hope Toei won't mess up. These things include too much speed in the toon scenes, like in episode 1071 when Luffy used the elastic floor to counter Kaido's power. Many people didn't even understand what was happening. Toei needs to balance this animation. Another potential spoiler is excessive flashbacks. There might be scenes like Luffy talking about Pedro, where Toei might insert a flashback. I hope it won't be too long and disrupt the anime's pacing. So, folks, my hype for this episode is off the charts. I love this Gear 5 style, so let's see how Toei animates this animatoon that's hitting us this Saturday morning. If you weren't a fan of Gear 5's fighting style, well, you're either going to be enchanted by it or frustrated by it in this episode, as it'll fully embrace this new Luffy fighting style. The most ridiculous power in the world will be showcased to the max. So, are you hyped for this episode? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring that bell. Until next time, take care.